Okay, please.
But I want to keep him. So
For what? He's gonna rot and stink. Go feed him to the other crawdad.
What are we playing? Exploding?
Explode. Diffuse.
Exploding kittens.
Hello.
Howdly doodly.
So it is, what's today's date? 28th.
28, I was wrong.
Saturday, May 28th. And we have the camper out for its maiden voyage.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Milku with us.
Yo.
Milku.
Mio, come here, pretty girls.
She's butthurt. We wouldn't let her play with other dogs. All right. So what are you doing right now?
I actually changed my mind. I want to keep the dead one.
No.
You want to keep a dead crawdad?
No, go put him back.
Oh, honey.
Put him back, Els.
Why don't you have to feed the circle of life, right? Okay, please.
But I want to keep him. So
For what? He's gonna rot and stink. Go feed him to the other crawdad.
But
He's not going to stay like that forever.
I can't go that far anymore.
Just go dump him off into the creek. Anywhere. The other crawfish will find him, I promise.
You do it.
I'm not. You go do it. You're the one that found a dead crawfish. Go put him back. Just go do it real quick.
All right. So, why don't you show us
Around your kitchen
My
and
outdoor kitchen.
your outdoor kitchen and what you're doing right now at 11:30 on a Saturday.
With some shemboard.
Shambord
And water.
and water. Good job.
Well, currently I am smoking the tongue of a brisket.
Nice. And what do you have in your fridge?
That's my beer fridge.
Your beer fridge. Ah, yes, beer fridge. Show us this meat. Oh, that looks delicious. It looks really good on camera. All right.
So we are at Sycamore. And let's head inside and say hello
To you. What are you doing? Organizing exploding kittens?
Yes.
Yes.
So, we are here at Sycamore. We got in last night at, was it 6 o'clock at night? And at that point, we had to rush and set up. So,
It's been a little nuts. So far, we haven't done a whole lot of unpacking and setting up. Like, literally, that's our bag of bathroom stuff. But we haven't really set up. And I did a little video of the stuff we'd organized and set up before we left. Which hopefully you have seen. But probably not, because I didn't like it and I wanted to delete it or whatever. So, here's the kids' beds. It's really dark in here right now. We came fully prepared. Still setting up. That screw on the kids' top rack came out again. Yeah, we're still setting up. But we're getting there. Right? It's just a mess right now. As per the usual. Ugh. We're just sitting around.
Enjoying the day.
Enjoying the day, smoking some meat. The high today is supposed to be what?
Like 79, 80 degrees.
Far cooler than usual.
Yeah, the other day it was like 102.
Yeah, 102. Well, day before yesterday, I think it came in at 105, and I was like, I'm dying. I need to go sit in the shade.
So here we go. You want to see what the meat looks like? We've been going at this for a bit. Look at that nice piece of meat.
Nope.
Everybody gets
And here's all the kids. Well, two of the kids and the wife playing. What are we playing? Exploding.
Explode. Diffuse.
Exploding kittens. Mama didn't explode. Well, look, she almost did.
You got it, Joe.
Now you're supposed to pick a card after that?
I don't know.
Because you cannot, I would assume.
I drew a card.
All right, Miyoko.
Let's go.
Let's go for a walk.
We got tent campers coming out of our ears.
Oh my goodness, so many tent campers. This area over here, this field is usually wide open. So there's the creek. I really do like the new bridge they put in.
Yes, I do.
That's a really nice bridge. You gonna follow Dad? It is really, really crowded this weekend. There are a lot of people here this weekend.
She's like, where are you going?
There's a lot to see and a lot to do. Yoko.
Kids are playing in the creek.
Yeah, kids are playing in the creek.
I'm playing.
Lots of crawfish caught today.
I picked up.
Miyoku is going for a little bit of a walk. Hi, Mio.
She's like, where?
She's Mio. Walk with Papa. Well, this end of the bridge, they replaced all of that. And then, you know, I like this new one. It's really pretty. It got higher rails, that's for sure.
More iffy for code.
Oh, we don't.
Yeah.
So we don't.
For a time, I thought about one of these.
You thought about one of these?
Uh-huh.
The tow light?
With the van.
Oh, yeah?
See, all the ones that on this, I like.
Mm-hmm. There's so much open space. So 5 is good. This is 8. 8 is nice.
7's good.
7.
8.
This is 8. So I like all the space. All the open space.
But I do like 6. Whatever that one is. I think that one's 6.
I think that one is 6. I love this campground. We always seem to stay in the group campsites because we're always here with other people. That's kind of a thing, right? See, I'm looking for one with a lot of space to it. Right?
Like that one?
Well, see, the way you pull in your camper, the doors are on one side.
See, this one isn't bad either.
Yeah.
No, this one right here.
But this is part of a group site. It's part of this over here. So you'd have to
D1.
D1 and D2.
Okay.
So it's all one group site,
Okay, that wouldn't be bad for Father's Day if it's open.
right? I think it's technically 3 sites in one, but I'd have to look. Oh, look, they're out there in a boat. I've never seen anyone out there in a boat. Well, usually it's all like green and gross. Oh, see this one, well, I mean, that one's pretty big. This one's got a table. So 13 has its own table and overflow parking right here. So you could back in the trailer and park the truck right over here. So 13's not bad. Oh my gosh, look at that little rockwood. That is so cute.
That trailer looks like
It's a cute little rockwood.
that trailer looks like a tent.
It does.
There we go.
We're just walking around, honey.
You wanted to go for a walk?
Yeah.
No.
So we go home, they come in here? Why don't you just take us to
You know how to tie shoes? Some of these pull-through ones, though, are really massive. But I don't like the tiny space between,
You and the road.
right? What?
No.
I'm not picking you up, honey. My arm is still healing from when it got broken. I can't lift weight on it. Barely holding this camera. You are 6 years old. You gonna follow Dad? This is one of the tent sites here. This is the one site where all those fratties were that one time.
Yeah.
And trashed the place last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. They showed up, spent one night, trashed the place, and left. We had to come clean it up.
And put it on our collection thing.
Right? I mean, if you're going to stay in a campground, don't show up and trash the place and leave. Then they jack up the price on everybody else. It's not good. You make everybody mad. You attract the wildlife. It's rude. Look at their hammock setup. I love it. That is so cool. Yeah, that's an R-Pod. No, that is not. I was talking about this camper right here is an R-Pod.
What do you think it was?
Somebody even said hi to YouTube. Some random guy said he saw other people walking around with GoPros. So he made a joke and he was like, hi to YouTube. And it was like, yeah, for real. I think that's what we do.
For the camper.
for the world to see. And so let's keep that place safe.
Hey, does your latches say pet boss on them? Nope.
Hello. Do love to watch him walk away. Good morning. So I'm out on a little bit of a run this morning. I'm taking the trail. One of the things I love about this campground is that they have this little trail that goes from the campground area out to the day use, which is where I'm going to take you this morning because we've been here for 3 days. We're leaving today. And we haven't been out to the day use yet to see how it survived the flood damage. And I haven't been fishing at all yet this year. And if I'd been fishing on this trip, I would have been out here to the day use to see it. So, unfortunately, I haven't been out here. So I'm going to come out here. Now, I wish I could say I got a lot of footage of this trip. We had a lot of planned things we were going to film. But unfortunately, that didn't work out for us. It turned into more of a, let's make sure everything in the camper works. And when it comes to my health, I have good days and bad days. And my bad days are becoming fewer and fewer now. But I got nailed with 2 bad days in a row. And so I have trouble filming when I have absolutely no energy. So this is not the trail that takes you to Hammond Grove. That's on the other side across a different footbridge. From the pictures and stuff the former caretaker showed me, he's no longer the caretaker here. I don't know why, but they replaced him with somebody else. And I'm kind of heartbroken about that. I'm not exactly sure this new caretaker is going to be saving the turtles. Billy had a thing for saving turtles. It definitely took a battering, I can tell, but it still looks really good. So this over here is all of the day use area that they've been working on trying to build and get ready. It was supposed to be open, I think, next year, but we'll see. And then all of this where it's green is all of the regular day use area. That they've had for years. They're trying to expand the campground and the day use area, which is great. This is a new road. The very first time I came out here, our neighbors had said, oh hey, we found this campground and it's, really cute and we need to stay there because we go camping with neighbors all the time. And they drove us out here to the day use area, and we were like, well, this place is a little weird. And then we saw the campground, and, well, you can't stop looking, right? So this is the side that runs down next to camp, where the footbridge is, where it goes to Hammond Grove. So you can just make out some trailers over there. So I just came around this way. Last time I was here, this was so full of algae, you could barely fish. So this is the peninsula. There's water around it. Over here, all the way around over to here. Has really good fishing. Beavers, it's got beavers. So over here, they have a pavilion. That pavilion has power. There's water over here, where there used to be. It looks like it did pretty good. You can reserve this, which is kind of neat. And it used to have, oh, I don't see it now. It used to have a water bottle filling station for hiking. Oh, it still does. It's just been moved. Okay. It's got a drinking fountain and a water bottle filling station. Because there are some beautiful hiking trails around here. All of this got washed out. This right here all used to be berry bushes. You couldn't even get down into that. Which was nuts because some of the best fish came out of this area. Guys were having to climb down into there to fish. Not worth it for me. Well, last time I was here with the kids, we took this walk around this area. We got to sit and watch a beaver. There's a footbridge here. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this campground day use area, there never used to be a footbridge right here. This was just like an old boat ramp from like hell a long time ago. You're not getting boats in here now. It's like maybe 8 inches deep. But it used to be a cute little area for kids to play in. But now they have that over there is Ham and Grill. And I'm not sure what hole that's going to take you to, but pretty cool. Really excited about it. But you see the green algae building up against the edge of it there? That's what we've been dealing with here for years. So the flood did do something. Took away all that algae. Look, they have rope swings up. It was right here last year when we had a running bet. And it ended up being me. I caught the very first fish of the season right here. And this is the area where Wes and Bailey caught their fish last year. We were going to film a Q&A. That didn't work out either. And part of it is because we are packed in like sardines, because we don't have the best site. We've never stayed in this particular site before, and our neighbors and friends talked us into getting that one because we'd be close to the group. Because this campground has group sites, but that was a group site we'd never stayed in. And it was what was available. And it's not the best. I'll just tell it right out. So we don't have a lot of room between us and the street on one side and us and the guy we're parked next to. So it doesn't leave a whole lot of room to set anything up or do any filming. And not that, you know, we're worried about what they would say with us filming. That's not it. It's more of I can't have copyrighted music on YouTube, and we're packed in like sardines and everybody is playing their music. And so 90% of the time, most of the footage I'm able to get in camp is either time-lapse footage, which has no sound, or it's stuff I'm gonna have to put music over the top of, which kind of sucks because then you're not hearing what's going on. So that really blows. I did say I was gonna go for a run, but this is looking more like a walk, to be honest. This campground is open year-round. We spend a considerable amount of time here because it is so pretty. But after they replace the caretaker, they're talking about raising rates. And unfortunately, I mean, it was kind of time for them to talk about it, because you could get a campsite with no sewage, but power and water for $35. Plus they have a laundromat, which has been broken for years, don't listen to them, and showers, and flush toilets. They also have outhouses, but, you know. But now they're talking about raising it to $65. I'm going to take the trail back to camp, but this road here takes you out to the front where the caretaker is and the showers and bathrooms are. I don't want to walk around that way right now, so I'm going to take the trail back. We didn't have much time to spend out here this weekend. We have to get back. It's the kids' last week of school. And then on Friday, me and Bailey are going to be leaving and going to a hotel for the night. We have a 5K. We're running the Sacramento Bubble Run on Saturday with my sister and her daughter. Okay, so that building there, hard to see. And this building here is the old laundromat, which I don't know what they're doing with it now. And then up there on the hill are the flush toilets and the showers. Now, when this place flooded, let's see if I can find a good marker here. When this place flooded, the height of the water, okay, during the flooding, there's a bathroom building back there, not that one, that's laundry room, but that bathroom building right there. And they've got the dark brown square speakers next to the lights over there. That's how high the water was. So the water came up just under those brown boxes on that building. So up over the top of this laundry room window, the roofs were sticking out, but there was a water line just kind of right across the building there. And that was at its highest. And the caretaker's place that was up there was spared, barely, because it is kind of on a little bit of a hill over there. And the guy, Billy, who used to live there and caretake the property, he was almost completely cut off because the water was all the way around his camper. Which, let me show. Yeah, see, there's his camper. So this area here is on a slightly slower, or a lower hill than he is. He's actually higher than this area. So yeah, it was pretty bad. And then when the water receded, it receded down into this area. And this main campground area, this whole area, was just socked in with water for a really long time. And partially destroyed. I said, this bridge has been replaced. It's all brand new. We kind of wrecked the place a little bit last night. I'm super weird about keeping things clean, and last night another group of friends came out and joined us for what was supposed to be the day, you know, just to come out and join for the day. And they ended up arriving in the afternoon and then stayed the night. And slept in somebody else's camper, and because they didn't bring theirs because they were only coming out for the day. So next thing you know, we're having a fireside gathering that went well into the night. Not for me though. I was having one of my days, and I ended up coming back to the camper and watching some TV and going to sleep. Now I'm making coffee. I don't have a kettle right now.
I saw no shoes at the creek.
So, yeah, I just found her shoes like 30 seconds ago.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I just threw them at her and she took off. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Big pretty girl.
I'm just waiting on this damn coffee because I need coffee. I gotta clean in here today, but I'm not gonna super clean because we're gonna take it home.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah.
I was gonna hear right in a couple hours. I'd like to go dump the tanks.
Yeah.
Which means
I'm thinking I take Ellie in mine.
Yeah.
Because I have to get there before you, or I can't get in the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to like throw her in the van, help make sure you get all hooked up and everything, because when you pull in, you're gonna be blocking the driveway, and I can't have that because then I can't park there.
Mm-hmm.
It's coffee time.
Mm-hmm.
So next big purchase is a kettle.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everybody, welcome to Not Quite Camping with Steve. We're going on a road trip today because this showed up. Oh, yes.
I want one.
His Starlink.
Starlink satellite internet. They have a new product out. It's for RVs.
What are you doing? You're filming yourself.
And action. She's bringing a treasure map. Let's go find the treasure. We have to go get that treasure. Or we'll die in the fierceness of zombies.
Ellie, don't play with my camera.
The zombie.
Ellie, could you get out of the camper, please? Well, we've done it. Our first trip with the camper, and now we are home. I have spent the last 2 hours stripping everything out, sanitizing and scrubbing everything down, because we're not going to be able to take this camper back out again until Father's Day weekend. We have a lot to do between now and then. So, in the meantime, there are a few things wrong with it. It's a few things we're going to have fixed, and a few things we're going to have to alter. That's the way of it. Alright, so Wes doesn't have a paper towel hanger in the outdoor kitchen, so I had to get a second one. The brown hooks that we put next to the front door on the cabinets, we're going to have to get some more of those for the bathroom because there's no place to hang your towel. So it's just little things that we're going to have to modify, but for the most part, it did really good, and I think the kids did too. The teenagers, unfortunately, did not want to leave the house and come out with us. They had far better things to do. And, you know, when you're an adult still living at home, you don't necessarily have to go camping. You can stay at home and sit the house and watch the dogs. It's been an interesting trip. And we now have a name for the camper. We had made a list of possible choices of names for the camper. And about our third day into the trip, we realized that the name wasn't going to come off that list. Part of the reason our big dream was to get a camper was to travel with the children, to play disc golf, and to bring Mama on trips with us. We lost Mama suddenly in November of last year. It was unexpected, and she was getting ready to sell her house to move closer to us so that she could take these trips with us and you know, go out with the kids. And so we had all these big plans. We were going to take a cruise to Catalina, and we were going to take a cruise to Alaska and take all these road trips with the kids.
And so, Mama didn't get a chance to make it to see this big dream of getting this camper. She knew the one we wanted, and she was really looking forward to it. So, welcome to the USS Tootie, named after Mama.